YouTube? It's your boy Hustle, and today I'm bringing you guys another hustle talk about how I got my first car crash. So I'm going to show a clip of the actual car in the video that got destroyed. I'm going to show a clip of the car that I bought after the fact. So the story starts, I want to say this happened, it's 2021. I want to say this happened like what? Almost a year ago, like the beginning of 2020, like something like that. So basically, I had an Infiniti G36 or something like that. It was either G36 or G37, and it was a four-door sedan. And I had it. It was I want to say it was like 2000 and I don't know. I think the car was like in 2015 or 2013, something like that. It was either 2013, maybe 2015. It was an old Infiniti. I can't remember the exact year of the car, but it was like I think like 2015. So, alright. So I bought the car. I paid like 2000 for it. Bought the car. Had the car for I want to say basically a year for real. I had the car for basically a year. And when I had got the car, it was a couple things wrong with the car. Basically a tune-up. It needed a tune-up, new tires, certain stuff you know that you gotta buy when you get a new car and it's used. It had under 100,000 miles on it. I want to say it had like anywhere from 80,000 to 90,000 miles on it, something like that. When I bought the car, I started getting everything fixed on it. It was going good for real. I paid, I want to say like I invested, like I got a diagnostic on the car. I want to say I spent anywhere from like an extra $2,000 on getting the car put together a little bit better than what it was. So I spent like an extra $2,000 putting the car together. So all together that's like $4 right there. So I spent like $4 putting the car together. So now I'm driving, doing this, doing that. Certain things still gotta be fixed on the car for real, but it's not that bad. It's just like simple shit. So driving, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I had the car for like I want to say a good 8-9 months, something like that, before the actual accident happened. So I had the car for like 9 months before it got to it. So I'm driving, doing what I gotta do every day. So it's a late night. It's like one night. I'm out on Owens Mills and I'm ready to go to Wegmans, ready to go to the market before I go take myself home. So I'm ready to go to the store, pick up some dinner, and then I'm ready to go in the house. It gotta be like 10, 11 o'clock at night, sometime like that for real. I'm driving, it's raining, it's late. So I'm chilling, I'm sitting back. I'm at the light, it's a red light in front of me. Now the way how the street is set up, you can only, the road I'm on, you can only like the lane I'm in, you can only turn left or you can turn right. It's no straight, it's no none of that. So you can only turn left or you can only turn right. Now cars can turn onto my road on the opposite side of me and keep going straight, but other than that, the lane I'm in, you can only go left or you can only go right. So me not really thinking too much. It's late, like I said, it's like probably 10, 11. Now it's like 11 going on 12 o'clock at night for real, because Wegmans open to like 12, something like that. So I'm going, I'm sitting at the light still red, so I'm just sitting there, it's raining, pouring down rain. So I'm sitting there chilling, smoking this and that, this and that. Next thing I know, the light turned green, so I wait for a second. The car behind me honk. So I look up, I'm like, alright, boom. So I hit the gas. As I'm going through the intersection, ready to make my left turn into that lane and stop at the next light. All I know is a car must have ran the light right here that all the other cars would stop at. So I'm going this way. There's a light right here. I'm turning. So a car must have ran this light, this red light right here, swerved around the cars that were stopped at the red light, and then came across the intersection. So as I'm turning, he's coming across, and he just sideswipes the whole front of my vehicle. So he hits the whole front of my car. Whole front of my car gone. My car do like a 360, stop in the middle of the road. All the airbags go off. All I can remember is after he hit, like I tried to stop, because as I'm turning, I seen it, but I seen it too late. So as I'm turning, I try to stop. I either try to stop or I try to speed up. I can't fully remember because it was a little while ago. So I try to stop or speed up. it was just too late. It hit the whole front of my car. Shit. So I open my eyes. I look around. My whole car, every airbag in my car is deployed. Um, the horn is going off, just non-stop. You feel me? My roof is like caved in. My whole front of my window, like everything is like. Surprisingly, I ain't died. Surprisingly, he didn't take off my legs for real. Surprisingly, I wasn't paralyzed. Surprisingly, like the car was built well. Surprisingly, like the whole front dash ain't caving on my legs, like none of that. I realized what happened because I figured I must have hit my head on the airbag. So when I regained and looked around and started paying attention to what was going on, I was in shock. At first, I didn't even know I was in a car accident. I said, what the fuck? I looked around, I stopped. I'm thinking like, I know somebody did not just hit my car. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this cannot be real right now. So I get out the car. Well, first of all, I grab my phone. I look around. It's smoke. I'm like, oh, yeah, I gotta get out this car. So I grab my book bag. I start looking for stuff like my phone and everything else. I grab all the shit. So luckily, my door opens. It's hard that I push it. It opens. So I get out the car. And I get to stumble a little bit, get myself together. I look around. Man, I'm in the middle of the intersection. Going down like 11, 12 o'clock at night. Cars around. People yelling, screaming, talking like, you need help? You okay? You need help? You okay? Oh my God. Da, 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 da. Like I said, I'm out on Orange Mill, so it's a whole bunch of white people. And surprisingly, at that intersection I was at, it's very busy. It's not too far from like where Orange Mill's train station is, if you've ever been there. I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga just keep running, talking, trying to ask me questions and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm at this point, I just started getting mad. I didn't care. Like, my adrenaline was pumping so hard. Like, at this point, I didn't give a fuck about nothing. I just said, get the fuck away from me. I'm mad as shit. And then I get to looking for the car that hit me. The car that hit me made it, like, I want to say, like, 15, 20 feet down the road. So basically, in the middle of the turning lane, like, if you was to try to make a turn into the road that I was on, that's the lane they in. So they in the middle of the road. They in the middle of the road, basically in the turning lane. So they stopped in the turning lane. It's like it's a Jaguar X9 2018, 2017. It was new cars, like 2018, 2019, maybe 20. It was something like, it was a brand new car though. Like, their car was worth twice if not three times the amount that my car was worth. So I was surprised. Like, I'm thinking to myself, when I get to looking around, I get to thinking to myself, like, how the fuck did they hit my car? And then I'm thinking to myself, like, why would they even try to do some shit like that in a car that costs that much? I'm just thinking a whole bunch of shit. So at this point, I guess the people, whoever it was that was in that car, it was a man and it was a lady and it was a baby. So the people down the street, they get out the car. Lady screaming, baby crying, they down the road. So I don't know what made me possess my mind to even walk down that way, but I walked down there to ask them, like, while I was driving, like, what type of shit was they on for real? Like, you was at a red light, I'm going through a light. You ran a red light coming through an intersection, trying to be fast in the middle of the night while it's pouring down rain. Like, that shit didn't make no sense to me. I'm like, why not just stop at the light? You had to be drunk or you had to be going too fast to slow down. So you had to weave around the cars that was in front of you. And you thought, since it was a red light and you ain't see no cars coming, clear, when the whole time I'm turning into the intersection. So the guy sitting on the curb with the lady and the baby. So I get to talking to him. He drunk. I automatically smell liquor since I walked over there for real. So I'm like, oh, alright, he has to be drunk right now. I asked him, like, what type of shit is you on? He gets up, starts to get aggressive. I look at Joe. I said, yo, do you not know you just destroyed my whole car and you ran a red light? I guess he gets his shit together and he realized that he's at fault. So he backed off for real. The lady walk up, get to talking to him like, come on, come on, come on. So I'm like, all right, fuck them. At this point, I don't give a fuck if y'all heard me or not. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about you. And no offense to the baby. At that point, I didn't give a fuck about the baby neither. Because I'm just like, you know you wrong, but you trying to act like I'm the one who did something. This man literally said to me, that's the other thing, this man literally said to me when I walked up to him, he said, you mean what you ran the light or something like that. He said something along the lines of trying to accuse me of doing some shit. I looked at this man, I said, yo, do you not understand? I will fight you right now. Like this how mad I was. Like, do you not understand? Like, I will really put my hands on you in front of this lady right now. And he was taller than me, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You realize I will really put my hands on you right now in front of this lady and this baby? He like, something. I'm like, at this point, the police had already been called. I never had to call them, so everybody else around was calling the police. So at this point, police already been called. So my instincts kicked in. I'm like, well, I got weed on me. I need to go ahead and get out the car, go ahead and do what I need to do, and then I need to come back and figure out what else I need to do. So, and before this, I had never been in a car accident that I was driving. I had been in a car accidents previous to this, like, and that'd be another story, but that wasn't me driving for real. That was when I was with a couple of my friends and we were hydroplaning. We wound up hydroplaning in the car. And it was pouring down harder that time than it was when I got my car to wound up hydroplaning, and that's how that car got destroyed. But that's a whole nother incident. So I walked about 10, 20 feet. I know the area. I walked about 10, 20 feet in the opposite direction to where my car was sitting. Put some stuff away, and I came back. So I came back to my car, and at this point, I'm still waiting for the police. People down the road is getting picked up in the ambulance. It has arrived already. So they getting put in the ambulance, and at this point, it's just me sitting in the middle of an intersection, waiting for the police to come so I can get this report, so I can call my lawyer, so I can go ahead and get the process started the next day. So I called my mother. I told her what happened, because like I said, I've never been in an accident before. Even though everything is mine, it's all my insurance, it's my vehicle, everything's in my name. I got a license, everything's cool. Only problem is, like I said, I didn't know what to do because I ain't never been in one before. And I was driving. So I called her, I told her what happened. She told me calm down. It's like, I just bought this car, I just put $2,000 into this car, and this nigga just destroyed my shit. Talking to her, blah, 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 blah. Police come. Police tell me, ask me for my name, my license, all that other type of stuff. They write a report. They give me the details of the report. All her information is in the report. All my information is in the report. So I'm looking at the report, and in the report, they try to say that it's a lady who owned the car. So I'm looking like, okay, she owned the car, but he was driving. I'm like, all right, I already know how they ready to play this. He ready make her say that she was driving, so he don't go to jail because he was drunk. So I automatically, the next day for real, I call my lawyer, tell him what happened, puts me in therapy, gets all the information. And when I mean like he on it, like he on it. Next day I'm in therapy, he gets all the information, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, I already knew he was driving. But the way how they tried to replay it in the report was when they talked to the police, I guess when the police went to the hospital, when they talked to the police, she said she was driving. So my lawyer being my lawyer, I told him what happened, what actually happened. And him being the good lawyer he is, he pressed the factor, and he found out through her insurance company and whatever information and whatever investigation they did, that yeah, the guy was driving, she lied, and yeah, she wasn't the one in the car driving. So therefore, basically, at that point, I had already won the case. But I didn't want the little bit of money he was going to give me for the car. So I'm like, nah, I need that plus this, and I need to get this. So he like, all right, cool. It took them, I want to say like, it happened in 2019. It took them to basically October, November of 2020 for them to cut the check for my car that got destroyed. But when they cut the check, it was what it was supposed to be. Probably just a little bit under because he had to take his cut off top, which I had no problems with. A lot of problems involving her insurance, involving the disposal of my car, help me get rid of the disposal of my car. Because once you total your car out, the state just don't take care of your property. Like they take it to a tow yard, and then they give you a certain amount of time frame to figure out what you're gonna do with that vehicle. Is it still your property? If you're gonna give it to them and let them do whatever they're gonna do to it, or if you're gonna come pick it up and get it transported somewhere else and get it taken care of there. So it's not like the car just disappears. Like, you still have to take care of the vehicle. Like, it's still your property. It's just destroyed. That's it. So they helped me take care of that whole entire process. Like I said, about October, November 2020, that's when they cut the check. They cut the check, they sent me. I ain't gonna tell you how much money it was for, but no, it was more than what the car was valued as, and it was more than what I spent on getting the car fixed. A little bit extra, for the long time period I had to wait. Plus, the inconveniences, me had to go back and forth paying for therapy and all that. Transportation back and forth to therapy was not free. Like I said, my car at that point just got totaled, so I'm using all means to get back and forth to get the therapy over and done with. So after all that transpired, cut the check, want to say I bought a new car in November or at the end of October. It was right before my birthday. My birthday November 16th. So it was like, I want to say like maybe like a week or two before that. Maybe like a week or two before that. So like a week or two before that, I bought the car, and it was an Infiniti that got destroyed, and I bought an Audi A5 2000. I want to say it was in 2000. It was in 2015. It was about 2015 or 2014, something like that. It was 2015, 2014 Audi A5 coupe, all white. And I'll show you that in the video too. I'll bring that picture up. So you'll see that picture inserted right here. Yeah, as far as the Infiniti, you'll see that picture inserted right there. That's what got destroyed. That's what I bought after the fact. And yeah, it was very much a big upgrade. The car in itself, beautiful vehicle. I loved it very much. No, I do not own the car anymore. I sold the car. Next car I'm getting is between an SRT or a Benz C-Class. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna get. You guys, like I said in the last video, I asked you guys for your opinion. Which one you think would be better? SRT, Scat Pack, or if you think Mercedes-Benz C-Class would be better for real. And you guys let me know in the comments down below what you guys think you would rather have, and you know, if you have a Benz C-Class, comment, let me know how you like it. If you got Scat Pack SRT, I seen one of them today. And that's another reason why I think I want that SRT, because when I seen it today, that Scat Pack, oh my god, it's beautiful. Comment down below, let me know what you think would be a better option, the SRT, or you guys think I should go ahead and just get the Benz for them. The Benz more luxury. That's why I like it. I always wanted one. I'm still gonna get one, but I feel as though the SRT would make more sense right now. Just let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think. Yeah, man, and I'm just happy I survived that haunted incident. I didn't get hurt. I had like a little stiffness. My body was a little sore, but ain't nothing break. Ain't no head trauma. Nothing was bleeding. Everything went cool without no problems. I ain't had to go to the hospital. It was just straight for real. Like, surprisingly, and that's by the grace of God. Because I'm telling you, like, by the grace of God, if he ain't was watching me that night, he ain't saved my life. Because if I had been like a couple more inches up, he'd have smacked the whole side of my whole driver's side. And I can only imagine him going that fast, him hitting my driver's side. He probably would have killed me. He probably would have killed me. Like, because the whole front of my car was gone. Like, the whole front of my car was gone. It's like he didn't stop. So even after he hit my car, he just kept going. So it's like if he had hit my car right there, impact would have been bad. Like, impact would have been real bad. So I guess everything worked out. Still here. I can't complain. Yeah. So next video I'm bringing you guys. Next two videos I'm bringing you guys. One will be another workout. Next one will be either a pre-workout, so it'll be a warm-up, and then I'm dropping the health and hygiene. I'm shooting that today too. So the health and hygiene video is going to come right after this video. I'll edit both of them tonight. Put both of them out tomorrow or within the next day or so. It'll be before Friday because today Thursday. So they'll probably come out either Friday or later on tonight. The health and hygiene is going to cover everything from what you wash with, to what you brush your teeth with, to what you wash your hair with, to what you wash your face with. Just, you know, simple things that I think every man should know, and some products that people might not be knowing about that I put you guys deep with. And you guys, you know, buy them for yourself, experience them for yourself. Let me know if they work for you, if they don't work for you. What else I can help to, you know, bring to you guys so you guys can, you know, improve, you know, your health, your hygiene, the atmosphere that you're living in, all types of stuff. Comment down below. Let me know how you guys like this hustle talk. If you ever been in a car crash yourself, you survived, if you ever been in any accident or any type of situation that I was just involved in the situation that I'll talk to you guys about today, comment down below. Let me know how it ended. Let me know how everything turned out. Got pictures of the car. You can follow me on Instagram at __ hustle 101. You can send me pictures of the car. I'll repost everything on my story. I also doing, like I said, 10K giveaway. Trying to get to 10K as fast as possible. Sub, like, comment, share, so I can get to 10K, so I can give you guys this money. You know what I mean? I'm thinking to do it like this. You guys get me to 1,000, and you guys get me to 5,000, and you guys get me to 10K. Like, I'm gonna do a giveaway at 1,000, at 5,000, then at 10,000. So you guys get me to 1,000, to 5, and to 10. I'll do 3 different giveaways, 3 different items. Every giveaway will be a different thing, but it'll always have money involved. So you guys just let me know what you guys are looking forward to and what you guys want to see. Also let me know what you guys might want me to give away. I got some good stuff too. It's your boy Hustle 101 out.